श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम खंडानंद संबोधः वंदनात् यस्य जायते गोविंदं तमहं वंदे चिदानंदतनुं गुरुं. So yesterday we saw how these till yesterday we were seeing how these three kinds of creations are, they came to existence: the causal, the subtle, and the gross. And yesterday we saw all these three can be clubbed together. See, even before we saw samashti and veshti, the collective and individual, and we clubbed the collective and individual and said they are not different, they are identical, right? Then similarly we say the causal, the subtle, and the gross, they can be clubbed together to be called as mahāprapañca, great creation, simple. So now he says, see, we have to remember, we are not talking about duality, we are talking about non-duality. So to establish non-duality, we cannot see the creation to be external from us, different from us. There is self, there is creation. That is duality. So he says, mahāprapañcāvacchinnaṃ viśvaprājñādilakṣaṇam virāḍādīśaparyantaṃ caitanyam caikameva tat mahāprapañcāvacchinnaṃ viśvaprājñādilakṣaṇam virāḍādīśaparyantaṃ caitanyam ekam tat. Mahāprapañcāvacchinnaṃ, avacchinnaṃ, associated. The one which is associated with the mahāprapañca, the creation, the great creation. viśvaprājñādilakṣaṇam, right from the collective, the individual vishva, individual gross vishva, till individual causal prajna, all that. Lakṣana means swarupa, that nature, all that is of that nature, the individual creation nature. Or also virāḍādīśaparyantaṃ, right from the virat till the ishvara, right from the virat, the collective gross, till the ishvara, the collective causal. Okay, all that tat, that is a caitanyam cha ekameva tat, and the caitanya, the consciousness, that is one. Meaning this creation and the consciousness, don't see it as a creation and consciousness. Creation and consciousness are one, non-separable, identical. There is no creation under consciousness. There is only creation consciousness. But even though if you make creative consciousness or creation consciousness, whatever name you call it, still there is a duality, right? So to establish that, to make you understand that, he says, yadanādyantamavyaktaṃ caitanyamajamakṣaram mahāprapañcena sahāviviktaṃ sadayo'gnivat tatsarvaṃ khalvidaṃ brahma ityasya vākyasya paṇḍitaiḥ vācyārtham iti nirṇītaṃ viviktaṃ lakṣya ityapi yad anādi antam avyaktam caitanyam ajam aksharam mahāprapañcena sahāviviktaṃ sat ayo'agnivat tad sarvaṃ khalvidaṃ brahma iti vākyasya paṇḍitaiḥ vācyārtha iti nirṇītaṃ viviktaṃ lakṣya ityapi yad caitanyam, which consciousness, which is anādi antam, anādi anantam. That is how you have to understand. The an should be associated with both the words, anādi and antam. So anādi anantam, that which is beginningless and endless. Anādi means beginningless, anantam means endless. In simple words, in other words, that which does not have a cause and that which does not have an effect, that which is not an effect. That which is a effect is limited, and this is not an effect, therefore it is ananta. Does it have a cause? Adi, cause, beginning means there should be a cause for it, anadi. So it is causeless and effectless. It is not an effect, it has no cause also. Avyaktam. Avyaktam means it is not manifest. It is not manifest either in the form of cause, subtle or gross. It is a subtler than the subtle. That is why avyaktam. Subtler than the subtle, because anoraniyan mahato mahiyan. The Shruti says anoraniyan mahato mahiyan. It's subtle than the atom. It is grosser than the grossest of the creation. How? Subtler than the atom, because it is that which gives this atom existence. As existence, it resides in the atom. So it should be smaller than the atom. And how is it bigger than the biggest? Because it gives space for it to exist. Therefore, it is bigger than the biggest. Okay. So avyaktam. Still, we cannot see it through our eyes. Ajam na jatamiti ajam. It is not something which is created. It is not something which is born. Aksharam naksharati iti aksharam. It does not decay also. Does not get destroyed also. Changeless. Ayo agnivat mahāprapañcena aviviktaṃ sat. If it is aviviktaṃ, if it is inseparable with the mahāprapañca, with the creation, the great creation, then how can it be inseparable? Like ayo agnivat, example is giving ayo agnivat, like the fireball, fire iron fire iron or iron fire, does not matter. Like if you are going to put a iron on the fire, leave it for some time, then what happens? The iron disappears. There is only fire. And the ironsmith takes this red hot and beats it. He does not beat the iron, he beats the red hot fire. So there is only inseparable state of fire. You don't even see the iron, though it is iron on which the fire exists, or in which the fire exists, but still you don't see the iron separate from the fire. So like that, you don't see the consciousness separate from the creation. Then that is called as sarvaṃ khalvidaṃ brahma iti. Asya vākyasya vācyārtha. For the statement sarvaṃ khalvidaṃ brahma, this is a statement from the Upanishads. Sarvam khalu idam brahma. From all, khalu indeed, idam this, Brahman, self. All this is indeed the self. All these are indeed the self. That is the meaning. Indeed, all this is self. Now, that does not mean, like I was explaining the other day also, like in the Gita Press book, dog Krishna, cattle Krishna, Brahmin Krishna, Kshatriya Krishna. No, everywhere there will not be Krishna. What it means is there is nothing other than Krishna. There is nothing other than self. All these indeed are self. Does not mean that you are self and I am self. No, there is no you self, I self. There is only self. Okay, so mahāprapañcena, when that it is an inseparable state from the self, when the creation is inseparable state from the self, or the self is in inseparable state from the creation, then that is called as vācyārtha. This vācyārtha and lakṣyārtha is something which we have to understand. We will be explaining it later in detail, but first we will understand. Vācyārtha means word meaning. Lakṣyārtha means implied meaning. Vācyārtha, vācya means word. Artha means meaning, word meaning. Lakṣya means implication, implied. Artha means meaning again. Vācyārtha, lakṣyārtha, vācyārtha, lakṣyārtha, that's what we call it. So every word in the world can have these two meanings. Vācyārtha, lakṣyārtha, direct meaning and implied meaning, like that you can say. How? Honey. That's one word, right? Honey. That has a very sweet meaning of honey. Honey, sweet, right? But the same word. Now let us understand the same word. Honey. The word is honey, but the implication is not so sweet. Right? Or There is example in the Shastras. Kumbhodara, Kumbhodhara, Lambakarna, Pitambara. These are all words from the scriptures. Kumbha Udara. Kumbha means pot. Udara means belly. Pot belly. Pot belly. Right. That's the meaning, word meaning. Lamba Karna. Lamba means big. Karna means ear, big ear. Okay. Pita Ambara. Pita means yellow. Ambara means dress, yellow dress. These are all word meanings. But implied meaning is different from these words. In the samasa, this samasa itself is specific for that. When you add two words, it implies some other word as the meaning, not these two words. That does not have any connection with these two words directly. Kumbha Udara means pot bellied. Who is pot bellied? Pot bellied, we mean pot belly, but when we say pot belly, we don't mean the pot belly itself. We mean the one with the pot belly, which is Ganapati. Lamba Karna, big ears, Ganapati. Pita Ambara, yellow dress. That means Krishna. Okay. So, here each word may be having a word meaning, but it has a distinctive implied meaning. I showed you with the example of honey. Honey, honey. Both words are same, but the implications are different. Right? So, he says, tatsarvaṃ khalvidaṃ brahmetyasya asya vākyasya vācyārtha. For this statement, sarvam, all these are indeed the self. For this statement, it is the word meaning. What is the word meaning? The indivisible, inseparable creation and self. That's the word meaning. But viviktaṃ sat, if you are separating it, consciousness and the creation. Consciousness and creation are separated. When they are separated, then lakṣya, that is the implied meaning. The implied meaning does not imply the creation, but because creation is not existent. We will come to that later. Creation does not have any existence. We are only talking about the self. That is the implied meaning of the statement. Okay? Iti paṇḍitaiḥ nirṇītaṃ. Who established this? Paṇḍitaiḥ nirṇītaṃ. This is what is concluded. This is the conclusion by the Pandhitas. Pandit means panda yasya asti iti panditah. Panda means jnanam. Vidwan also means jnanam, not learned men. Here it is people who have knowledge, the jnanis, the knowledgeable people. Okay, people with wisdom. They have decided this, right? Okay. Now, sthūlādyajñānaparyantaṃ kāryakāraṇalakṣaṇam dṛśyaṃ sarvamanātmeti vijānīhi vicakṣaṇa. sthūlādyajñānaparyantaṃ kāryakāraṇalakṣaṇam dṛśyaṃ sarvam anatma iti vijānīhi vicakṣaṇa. Hey vicakṣaṇa, hey intelligent one who can inquire or see into things in subtle way, special way, visheshena. So, who intelligent one? Vicakṣaṇa is a vocative. Hey vicakṣaṇa, oh intelligent one. The guru is calling the disciple. Sthūlādyajñānaparyantaṃ, right from the gross outside till the ajnana, closer to the self. Right from the gross to till the subtle or the causal. Ignorance is the cause, right? Right from the gross till the cause, kāryakāraṇalakṣaṇam, which are in the state of effect and cause. Gross is a effect, and this causal, the ignorance is the cause, right? So there is a cause-effect relationship. Atmana akasha sambhutah akashat vayu. There we saw from the self, in between by introducing the maya, the ether came into existence. From ether, the air, etc., the creation, right? So dṛśyaṃ sarvam. Sir, all these are dṛśya, seen. The external objects, seen. I who sees all this is also seen. The body is seen. Okay. Then the prana, seen. The mind, seen. Intellect, seen. The ignorance, It is because it is different from the self, it is also seen. So, everything from the grossest to the coarsest, they are all seen. Okay? Therefore, all that is anatma, non-self. Iti vijānīhi, know this very clearly. Vijānīhi, jānīhi, understand. Vijānīhi, gain the immediate knowledge, determined knowledge. That is what vijānīhi means. Have clear determination. Don't have any doubt regarding this. Have a conclusive knowledge. These are all anatma. antaḥkaraṇatadvṛttidraṣṭṛ nityamavikriyam caitanyam yattadātmeti buddhyā budhyasva sūkṣmayā. antaḥkaraṇatadvṛttidraṣṭṛ nityamavikriyam caitanyam yad tad ātma iti buddhyā budhyasva sūkṣmayā. Yad antaḥkaraṇavṛttidraṣṭṛ, which is the seer, drashta, seer of antaḥkaraṇatadvṛtti. The mind, its thought function. Mind is thought function basically. There is nothing other than, thought function is nothing other than the mind itself. See, seer for, first, what should have he said? He should have said seer for all this creation. Instead of saying seer for this whole creation, he says seer for the thought function. Why? That is the beauty. Everything boiled down, it boils down to thought function. The world is nothing but the thought function. What? How can that be? Yes. When you sleep, do you see the world? No, but what but? The other person says, forget about the other person. Do you want the realization for yourself or other person? For myself. Then listen to me. Do you see the world? No, I don't see the world in the sleep. True, this world does not exist for me. But good. Now, let us come to the other person also, because we will give the realization to him also or her also. Now, how is the other person seeing the creation? It is his creation. I don't understand. What do you understand? What you don't understand? See, I am also seeing the same table and a pen on top of it, and he or she is also seeing the same table and the pen. If it is our creation, then I should not see the table, I should see chair or something. Instead of pen, I should see pencil or something else. But we both see the same thing, same object. Very good. That's a good question. But the answer you should not understand. Why you and he or she, you both, simple, you both are seeing the same object because you both have a common karma. Like brother, sister, the siblings, they share the same mother because they have a karma. Through that mother or father, they need to suffer or enjoy. So they are associated. In fact, this association between siblings also is same. They need to experience good or bad things because of each other. The karma connects them. Therefore, they have to be there. Because of their karma, they see the same person as mother. Like yesterday, I explained it through Sankhya's example. The same woman, she is giving happiness to the husband. Same woman giving heartburns to the other wives. Same woman, other person is not even worried about it. He doesn't care. He just dismisses her. Same woman gives different experiences to each one of them according to their karmas. Similarly here, the same woman gives experience in different ways to different people. Same mother or father give different experience to different people. The same house. So it is not limited to the house. In the whole, in the country itself, in the state or in the country, wherever that is, that the people in that, they all share the same karma, similar karmas, common karma. So because of that common karma, they see the common objects, which is not seen for people in other state or in other country, because they have some other common karma, because of which they say they see something different, which we don't know also existing. Okay, so it's all because of common karma. Now, wait. Common karma. I'll understand that. But there is a problem. In common karma, there is I and he and she and all that. So there are so many people. That is exactly what I'm talking about. No. There is not so many creation. How? You said common karma. I said the common karma to explain things, but that does not mean that I established the common karma or the multiplicity. Then how? Let us come to the dream experience. In the dream, you see multiple things. You are attracted towards you or the others in the dream. They are attracted toward a common object or they are running away from a common object. All of them in the dream, all of them, they see a snake, they run away. They see something beautiful, they attracted to it, they run towards it. So the object in the dream and the others who are running towards or away from it are all created by your ignorance, your thought function. So, like the dream people and the dream object are all created by one person, this is also seen by one person. There can be no confusion here. Okay? Now, antaḥkaraṇatadvṛttidraṣṭṛ, that is why he says, vritti-drashta, the one who is the seer of the thought function. Because thought function is the creation. When there is no thought function, there is no creation, therefore there will be no issues. So the whole play, the whole game play is the thought function. Everywhere you see yogasya chittavritti nirodha, first sutra itself, he dismisses everything. He says, the chittavritti nirodha, control the thought function, that is what you have to do. That is why we need the traditional approach. If you are going to follow all these idiots, I don't mince my words. All these idiots who are non-traditional, you are wasting your time, and it's like the Shastra says, Andhene niyamana yatha andhaha, Kathopanishad. Andhene niyamana yatha andhaha. Andha means blind. Blind leading the blind. That is what is. That fellow who is leading you will fall in the well, and he will take you also along with him. Meaning, you will be coming back again and again and again and again and again here in this. That is why we have to get it straight. Nānyah pantha vidyate ayanaya. There is no other path to realization other than this. You have to be very clear about it. Otherwise, we will be falling in trap of these idiots. Idiots. There is no other words for them. Idiots they are. They may have great name, they may have great fame and all that, but they are idiots. Simple. Don't give any choice, doubt, etc. for them. There's no necessity for benefit of doubt for these people. So he says, antaḥkaraṇatadvṛttidraṣṭṛ, the seer for the thought function, the mind. Okay? Nityam. Which is yad nityam. That which is the seer for the thought function mind, that which is eternal. Nityam. Eternal means it does not get destroyed. Avikriyam. Vikriyam means change, that which does not undergo any change. Changeless. Transformationless. Tadu caitanyam atmaiti. That consciousness which is eternal, which is changeless, transformationless, which is the seer for the thought function in the mind. That is the self atma iti. Sūkṣmayā buddhyasva. Understand that through the subtle thinking. Subtle thinking is what is important. Dṛśyate tu agriya buddhyā sūkṣmayā sūkṣmadarshinihi. Vishwati says. Dṛśyate tu agriya buddhyā. One who sees, definitely it can be seen only through subtle intellect, not through gross intellect. We have to gain the subtle intellect. That is why all the sadhanas are important for gaining that subtle intellect. Only that subtle intellect person can see. See, the scientists also do have the subtle intellect, but the problem is they are used to seeing things externally, not internally. The scientists can dissect things externally, subtle things, but they don't have the habit of going internal. Therefore, their subtle knowledge is not useful. So that is why he says, sūkṣmayā budhyasva. Through that subtle intellect, understand. Subtle knowledge, understand this. That is what is Atma. And what is that Atma? Yesha pratyaksa prakāṣah niramsha asangam suddha येष प्रत्यक्षप्रकाशो निरंशः असङ्गः शुद्धः सर्वदा एकस्वभावः नित्यखण्डानन्दरूपो निरीहः साक्षी चेता केवलो निर्गुणश्च येष प्रत्यक स्वप्रकाशः निरंशः असङ्गः शुद्धः सर्वदा एकस्वभावः नित्य अखण्ड आनन्दरूपः निर्ईह इह चेष्टा activity without activity activityless sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha the different through different words he is establishing the inherent nature of this self. We'll see this. Om purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti.